Welcome everyone to our class. Today in our class we will discuss about the chapter that is the transport and communications. Okay. So let's start. First we will discuss about the introductions part of the transport and communications. Transport is the system developed for the carrying peoples and goods from one place to another place. Okay, and in the past it was very difficult to travel a long distance. Okay, and there were no mode of transportations available. Okay, and the people had to walk from one place to another place. So the first revolutions in transportations began with the inventions of wheel, when all the form of transportations which we see around us right now, that is all happened because of the inventions of wheel. Okay, and there are the different kind of transport we can see here, like the land transport, water transport, air transport. Okay, now we will discuss that transportations one by one. Like first we will discuss about the land transportations. There are the two type of land transportations. One is roadway, another one is railway. First we will discuss about the roadway. Okay, roadway plays and a very important role in connecting different part of the country. Okay, in any country there has been extensive development of our in road in India after we got independence. Okay, our country has one of the largest road network, has largest road network in the world, and our roadway included national highway, state highway, district road, village road, like this. Okay, and in developed countries there are a network of highway that is known as freeways or expressway. Okay, which connect major cities in the developed country. But in our country we have national highway, state highway, and district roads and village roads. Okay, there are the long smooth one way road which do not have bends or crossroad. Okay, freeway or expressway, what is that? This is a type of roadway that are very smooth. Okay, one way roads and do not have bends or crossroads. Okay, these are the free or the expressway in the developed country, not in developing country. Okay, next we will discuss another point, that is the vehicles can travel very fast for long distance without any stop. In road these type of vehicles that carries and go from one cities to another cities, and many are under, and also the very new highways and the roadway also developed right now, constructed, under constructed, are they. Okay, and roadway are most favored for mode of transportations of the people, and they are cost effective also, not too much cost. Okay, a well developed efficient road network speaks a lot about the country's development. Okay, when you see the road you can also assumes yourself that the country is developed or the developing country. Okay, next one is railway. Railway, after the revolutions, inventions of wheel, the second most important inventions was the steam engine. Okay, the first steam engine was steam train was built in 200 years ago. Now the steam engine are replaced by the developed in the engine that is used to steel or electricity. Okay, that is use fuel, diesels and electricity. These unable to the train to run which faster and carry more goods and passengers. Okay, like what I told you, that from the beginning after independence day, when the in after inventions of wheel, there are the also inventions of the steam engine. Okay, after steam engine, few decades, a few years later, there also another type of engine developed that is using the diesels and the electricity. Okay, that are more powerful than the steam engine. Okay, they can carry more people's more good rather than the steam engine. Okay, and India's railway is the largest railway network in Asia and the fourth largest network in the world. Okay, the first railway, remember this is very important, the first railway network in India was between the Mumbai to Thane, that is established in the year 1853. So this is all about the railway. Now we will discuss about the water transport. Water transport is one of the cheapest and the oldest form of transportation. Okay, many countries and the colonies history have the strongest connections with the water or the sea route. You know that India is also discovered by Vasco da Gama with the sea route. Okay, and India water transport has been developed into the two groups. One is the inland water transport, another one is the shipping. Okay, what is inland water transport? Inland water transport is mean the inland water also play a very important role for the Indian transportation systems from the beginning. Okay, and it has got an extensive network in the form of river, lakes, canals, backwards, creeks, etc. So these are the water bodies which are inside in our country, that is called inland water transport. Okay, next one we will discuss about, that is the shipping, that is not the inland. India has long coastline with the 13 major working port. There are the two form of shipping. They are the coastal shipping and the overseas shipping. Okay, one is the inside the country and another one is the one country to another country. Okay, overseas from one continent to another continent, you can say that. Okay, and most of the import and exports of goods and from to one India to another other countries. Okay, so this is all about the water transport. Now next one is the air transport. Air transport means after the successful flight of the first plane by the Wright brothers in 1903, airplane have become the fastest and the most expensive form of transport. Okay, Air India is Indian official airline. Please mark this line, this is very important. Air India is Indian official airline. It operates the international routes and connects India to the rest of the world. Some other popular airlines in India like Indigo, SpiceJet, Jet Airways, Go Air. These are the very important. Jet Airways, Go Air, Indigo, SpiceJet. These are the important air transport the airlines in India. Okay, but officially one is most important, that is Air India. That is the official airline of India. Okay, so this is all about air transportations, and they can carry many internationals and the domestic flight. Now next one is the most important about the transportation, that is a traffic jam. You all of you facing nowadays each and every time the traffic jam. Even though we have all facility for traveling, almost all the city in our country are facing the problem of traffic jam. The main reasons is the increase in the number of the vehicles, and nowadays number of the private vehicles are increased a lot. But our roads don't have that much space to accommodate all that vehicles. You can see the picture. Okay, all that picture. So this is why traffic conjunctions happened. Okay, how? An effective way of reducing these conjunctions is to improve the public transport system and also the road. If the public transport is good, people will tend to use more of it than the private vehicles. Okay, and the metro rails project was introduced as the part of this, so it has been a huge success. You know that Kolkata was the first state in India to have metro, and now in India there are many cities they have the metros like Delhi, Bengaluru, Chennai, Gurgaon, Jaipur, Kochi, Mumbai, okay, and many other important cities are also planning to start metro rails project. So, and this is all about the transportation system. In our next class, we will discuss about the communications. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope all of you understood, and if you like the video, please like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.